It's real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. We're here inside Visit Knoxville, and well, you can come visit with us if you like and enjoy some live music, but if you can't be here with us, know it is streaming live right now from all the WDVX social pages, as well as our YouTube channel, where you can also watch it back later at your convenience. So our guest, he comes every now and then to visit with us here on the show from Elk River, Minnesota. Y'all give a great big welcome to Tim Fast, back to the Blue Plate Special.
Thank you. I love the morning and the sunset it gives. It's a calmness, and every moment lives. Not a single leaf is moving till the flower drops its dew. And I love the morning. It's like everything's brand new. Feeling so sheltered neath the canopy of trees. It's like Mother Nature wraps her arms around me. It's not often I sit quiet and perfectly still. And I love the morning and the peacefulness I feel. Feeling so sheltered neath the canopy of trees. It's like Mother Nature wraps her arms around me. It's not often I sit quiet and perfectly still. And I love the morning and the peacefulness I feel. Often I sit quiet and perfectly still, and smell the fragrance of a flower. Know it's real. A sparrow breaks the silence, spouting out a little song. Was the only one to so sweet and somehow wrong. Cars are passing by now, and the moment is all gone. And I'd love the morning, give me strength to carry on. I'd love the morning, always waiting on the dawn. Thank you very much. I like that first verse so much I sang it twice. A little nervous when I first get up here, but I'm not anymore. I already messed up, and I got that out of the way. So I've got a new album out. It's called Good Trouble. And then it's just me and my guitar, my harmonica. They were all live performance in the studio. I didn't track anything except this song. I did put harmony on it because it really needed somebody else singing, because it is a sing-along. And if anytime you want to sing with me, you're welcome to. You just have to sing the same words as me, and that would be really nice. But anyways, it's Tune. Here's the title track. Talk about good trouble, gonna make the world a better place with good trouble, gonna leave the world the kind of place in the world where only one, but one can mean the world to some. There's always someone out there we can help. Talk about good trouble, gonna make the world a better place with good trouble, gonna leave the world a kinder place. A little boost, a gentle nudge, there to help and not to judge. Treat someone just like you treat yourself. Talk about good trouble, gonna make the world a better place with good trouble, gonna leave the world a kinder place. So, whoa, 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 good trouble. All for one, we are strong, and pull together and get along. Together we can all right the wrong. I'm talking about good trouble, gonna make the world a better place with good trouble, gonna leave the world a kinder place with good trouble, gonna make the world a better place with good trouble, gonna leave the world a kinder place. Oh, whoa. much.
So it's Tim Fast with us here today on the Blue Plate Special.
Yay.
Yay! So one question I don't know that I've ever asked Tim before is why why are you still in Minnesota? Why didn't you make the decision like 100 million other people did and moved to Nashville?
I checked out Nashville probably about 20 years ago, and although I love being around the music city, I always felt I'm not the aggressive type like some of them. And I just, if somebody hears my music and wants to help me out, but I don't like begging and hounding, and I just, I just try to write good music, and I was always told if it's good enough, things will happen.
I mean, it's not like there's a line that under the song title that says, "Where was this written?" And it has to come from Nashville by any means. But it just seems like everybody thinks that's the way it has to be done. Now, do you like doing like songwriting festivals and things like that?
Yeah, I've been getting in.
Conventions?
I've been doing a lot of festivals lately. It's hard to get in those, but once you've had a few under your belt, it seems they keep coming. And so that is one of my favorite gigs, is to go with all the other songwriters. And yeah, I like Minnesota. It's a great place to live, except for the cold, but you can drive out of it if you want for a while. So and now I have grandkids, so I ain't going nowhere.
Well, is that good for new material, grandkids? New perspective?
I just wrote one just recently called "Breathe" for my 3 grandchildren. I have two granddaughters, 7, Nina and Josie. And Avery, who's 14, who is in band, playing percussions. I take him every Wednesday to fiddle lessons. Got him a fiddle. A friend of mine sold me like a $2,000 fiddle for $400. And so it's my kids all play. Now the grandkids are playing, and I can't take credit for all of it. I mean, I think I influenced them. I wasn't like looking for a child prodigy, when they were growing up. But then one day in their teens, they said, if I had a bass guitar, I think I'd play it. And so here we go, get in the car. And he has been playing ever since, and my son plays guitar. Youngest one is in percussions like his son. And
What about your family? Was your family musical?
all the way, as far as I can trace it, they have been. They're mostly, it's not from the Irish side of my family that came over. And my grandfather had a big band in probably the 50s or so, 60s, into the 60s, on the local AM radio station that he'd do every Sunday. And so then my uncle played guitar, and I saw him in the 60s, playing on stage. And their band was called American Revolution, and that's all I needed to see. I knew exactly what I was going to do.
Well, then tell us a little bit about this new project. It's just very stripped down, just you on there.
Well, I originally went in there because I'm in a songwriting group. In the last 5-6 years, I've wrote more songs than I've written in my whole life, and they were piling up. And I thought I had to get a good recording of these and at least document them. You never know, and just get them down. And I think the first day we recorded 2 or 3 songs. And then I looked at what it cost me, and I thought, let's keep going, see what happens. And we just released it that way.
Okay.
I haven't released it to the public. I've been just releasing to my shows. But later, by next week, it'll be on Bandcamp if you want to buy it online.
All right. Yay. I'm a poster child for Bandcamp, that's for sure. You can keep an eye out there on his website for the new music to reach the world at timfast.com. Heading back to Minnesota from here, but you can find his complete tour schedule right there on the website as well. So a bunch of He's looks like he's wintering up there in Minnesota. Got a bunch of shows up in there and hanging close to home for the winter. We always encourage our audience to shake and howdy with our performers, and there's some merch available at the merch table over there afterwards. I'm out of the way. It's Tim Fast here with us today on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
I'm always looking around a bit, scratch an itch when I can, like a gypsy rolling slowly across this land. I got a little hobo in me, I'm a man without a plan. If you can't tell, then it's just as well. Call me crazy, but I've heard worse. But for what it's all worth, we all end up on the wrong end of the dirt. Nobody's better than anyone else, as far as I can tell. If you can't tell it, it's just as well. If you wanna play, you gotta have the dough. In the end, that isn't so. You'll find out trying to take it with you when you go. One road is to heaven, the other straight to hell. If you can't tell, then it's can't tell. If you can't tell, then it's just as well. Thank you. I guess I call myself a folk singer. I write a lot of character songs about people, and so I guess I am a little Americana too. But one of my heroes died a few years ago, and kind of hate it. Like, the guy hasn't even gone cold, and people are writing songs about him to get it on Facebook so everybody will see it, and that bothers me. So I waited till the dust settled a little bit and thought about writing a song about John Prine. Big fan of his. I got to see him before he passed. I had not seen him in years. He had to go get chemo the first time we had tickets to the show, and we waited 9 months, and he came back. And of course, he was at the Mayo in Minnesota, and my son brought me, and I never felt so emotional for days afterwards. Like, I'd be telling people about, I'm doing it now. I tell people about the concert, I just kind of start choking up because it was so cool. And I'm so glad I got to see him. So this is called, let me take this harmonica off. I might fall down and then choke myself. But thank you all for coming today. It's really nice to see some people out there. And I want to say hi to some people back in Minnesota. They're listening. I was with 14 songwriters in Waynesville, North Carolina this weekend for 3 days. And These are people that I've known for 20 years. We've been friends, and it was a great time. There wasn't a dry eye when we all left. So it's called Mailman from Chicago. Must have been 1,000,000 years ago or so. It was late at night on the radio, in just 3 chords he'd sing his songs. He was a mailman from Chicago. Sat down and listened for a long, long while. Might I had on my own illegal smile. In truth about life was his style. He left me begging for some more. Get a little brittle when I'm in the middle of singing a John Prine song. It gets a little harder. You took us inside the head of old Sam Stone. Shows how it felt to be all alone. And I found Jesus on my own. Learned to talk dirty in a while. I get a little brittle when I'm in the middle of singing a John Prine song. It gets a little harder. Made me feel like I'd been to paradise, or maybe Lake Marie with my wife. Catch a few fish, maybe fix my life. He made me laugh, he left me crying. I never got to meet that good old soul. I was a happy enchilada when I caught his show. Wasn't a word that they didn't know from the mailman from Chicago. I get a little brittle when I'm in the middle of singing a John Prine song. Gets a little harder. Ooh, it gets a little harder. Now he's gone.
It's Tim Fast with us here today on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from listeners just like yourselves and from Barley's down in Knoxville's Old City. It is home of the Big Plate on Fridays at noon. And coming up this Friday, Mick Harrison and the High Score will be with us. You can find out more about that by visiting our website at WDVX.com. Additional support comes from Visit Knoxville, Modelo Especial, and Corona Extra. So, Tim Fast with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. So, obviously, John Prun's death inspired that tune there. But, what is generally a motivation for you? I mean, do your songs come to you spontaneously, or does reading a book inspire something, or having a conversation, or do you have to sit down and just come up with something and work on it? How does it work for you?
Well, lately I've been on this group called the Singer-Songwriter Challenge, and every week on Sunday mornings they give you a prompt word, which will trigger a song, or you write about whatever comes to you, or use that song, or use that prompt in a song. So I've written a lot lately from that, and I never liked them. And every time I hear a prompt word, I think that's really stupid. But I just give it a chance. I end up writing a song somehow. So at that point, I usually I have on my phone, I have little ditties on there that I'm thinking of new ideas, and I'll just put down a few chords here and there. So when I go to write a song, if it's depressing, I'll find those minor songs, and I'll find the major songs if it's a little uplifting or I want something to move. So depending on the word and what I want to write, I've kind of all of a sudden got a system, but I wasted so many years waiting to be inspired, I went to a workshop with Don Henry from Nashville, and he really taught us how to, there's no such thing as a writer's block. You just got to put your butt in the seat and go to work. That's all there is to it, really, and stay there, because the muse will show up if you stay there long enough. So that's how I do it.
Some of us might be sitting for a while. I don't think it works that way for everybody. But, he's going to do a few more tunes for us here today. This is Tim Fast on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
So here's a prompt word song. This particular one was Eagle. And I thought, they ran out of Eagle songs a long time ago. I mean, we have so many Eagle songs, and I thought, why an Eagle? But being I'm a folk singer, I went to the dark side, and I wrote about what happens when an eagle loses its mate for life. Another very cheerful song, and it's called These Lonely Days. Lonely days seldom roam, but where would I ever want to go? And too afraid that I'd be gone, yet somehow you ever made your way back. Sometimes I set my wings and catch the air. I can see the heavens. Ooh, you're not there. And high above in a hickory tree, on a riverbank facing the east, such a perfect place with open space. That's why I know that you would never just leave me. And sometimes I set my wings and catch the air. I can see the heavens. Ooh, you're not there. I will never have nobody next to me, 'cause you were my one and only. I'm so lonely in my world. Get one chance. When it's over, there is no one left to dance. Now I spend my time all alone, always longing for my lover's romance. And sometimes I set my wings and catch the air. I can see the heavens. You're not there. These lonely days. Thank you. I'm going to play an uplifting song. How about that? Something a little faster and has a positive message. I love sad songs. I like to say I love to cry, but when a song touches you, man, that's what it's about. So here's a song off the new album. This is called Who We Are. When you wish upon a star, don't know how lucky you are to be standing where you are, right here, right now. Throw a penny in a wishing well, not much luck, but what the hell, it all works out in the end, some way, somehow. And every travel on might not be the right one. We all make mistakes that scar. That's how we become who we are. It seems like it's always around the bend, not much love, but in the end it's all worth it when you finally get it right. And if you never get it right, knowing you put up your best fight makes you a winner in the books every time. And every travel on might not be the right one. We all make mistakes that scar. That's how we become who we are. the road, and that's what counts. Take life slow and by the ounce. And every road you travel on might not be the right one. We all make mistakes, that's God. It's how we become who we are. Thank you.
Well, this is Tim Fast with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. We've got time for one last tune, but before he does that, we want to invite everybody back again tomorrow for another Blue Plate Special. And I'll tell you in just a second who's going to be here. I was caught off guard, y'all.
We're doing good here.
Mike Jones and the Stiff Tones will be here with us tomorrow. That's two separate acts, and you can find out more about them by visiting our website right there at WDVX.com. We are listener supported. There's always a little donation bucket back there, a little love in the bucket. Helps us keep the good music going on the Blue Plate Special. Tim Fast, you can watch for Good Trouble to be out very soon. He's got merch available here in the house, and we always encourage our audience just to say thank you to our performers and thank them for making some music for us here today on the show. I'll start that process by saying thank you, Tim. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you for having me. I've been here many times now, and
Yeah.
I'm always love coming here, and I'll always stop here if you'll have me.
TimFast.com for more information. We'll get one last tune from Tim on the Blue Plate Special.
So this is a song I wrote about a friend of mine's dad. I was out there. I was down in South Carolina to visit a couple of years ago, and his dad's was 98 at the time, and his caretakers couldn't make it out to his house, so his sister went out and checked on Pop, and when she got out there, Pop was down in the garden with a gas-powered rotor tilling the garden. And our prompt word that week was opulence. Then he sent me the picture of his dad rotor tilling the garden. I thought, that's more wealth than you'd ever wish for. That at that age, you could decide what you wanted to do that morning. And so I wrote the song, I sent it to him, we made up a video, and then public TV caught on to this, and that his dad was turning 100. So they did a special on there about him, and drove around in a 62 Chrysler interviewing him, and we lost him this summer, but not until I went out there in May, and I was here before I went there. I flew in to go to his 100th birthday party, and I'm really glad I did. You can find this video. It's really something. I didn't do it, but I had a guy do it for me for free. I asked him what I owed him. He says, that song's enough payment for me. If I get choked up. It's really hard to sing this song. It's called Herschel Lee Brown. Just look on YouTube. Town of Sharon, South Carolina, lives the richest man that I have ever known. And not the wealth that you can rank or put in the bank, just the kind that a heart can only hold. In 44 he came back a war hero, a turret gunner on a B-17. across the Adriatic Sea. 51 missions were complete, but he never talked about it much to me. And you can spend your life chasing silver and gold, but your heart will be empty when you grow. Herschel A. Brown is the richest man in town, even if he never had one thin dime. From Lucknow, South Carolina, he met Inez, the sweet potato queen. Their love was so dear, married for 70 years, that kind of love today that you seldom see. He'd rather push a rudder tiller than a walker. His 100 years don't get in his way. He'd give the shirt right off his back, and you never have to ask. Late at night, before bed, he does pray. And you can spend your life making silver and gold, but your heart will be empty when you grow. Herschel A. Brown is the richest man in town, even if he never had one thin dime. He still drives an '89 Ford pickup. And it's not because he has to, it's because it still runs. Never missed a day in church, he's a man of his word. Gonna see those pearly gates when his day comes. And you can spend your life chasing silver and gold, but your heart will be empty when you grow. Herschel A. Brown is the richest man in town, even if he never had one thin dime. Thank you so much for coming and clapping.
That's Tim Fast. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.